Good morning, students. My name is Neha Rawat and I am your social science teacher. Today, in this video, I am going to discuss about chapter number 9 in your social science book, that is natural disasters. In this video, I am going to cover what is the meaning of natural disasters, examples of natural disasters, destruction they can cause, and some of the safety tips that we have to consider for these natural disasters. So without any further delay, students, let's get started. Now the first and foremost thing, what is the meaning of natural disasters? So a natural disaster is an event caused by nature that leads to loss of life and property. Natural disasters, as the name says, cannot be controlled by humans and it can strike anywhere and anytime. Now what is the meaning of this? It is the disaster caused by nature. Basically it's an event. Okay, we are the humans, we cannot control it as it is the natural disaster. It leads to loss of life and property. You can see these examples in these pictures like earthquake, flood, drought, volcanic eruption, tsunami, cyclone. These are the examples of natural disasters. Now one by one we'll discuss about, in this chapter we'll discuss about 3 natural disasters. First one is earthquake, second one is flood, and third is cyclone. Now let us first discuss about earthquake. You can see in this picture the buildings are falling and the destruction all around. So what is an earthquake? An earthquake is a violent shaking of the earth caused by movements of rocks beneath its surface. There are some of the rocks beneath Earth's surface. When these rocks started their movements, this movement leads to shaking of the earth, which we call earthquake. Generally, there are before and after a large earthquake, there are smaller earthquakes. For example, there is main shock. Main shock means greater earthquake. Before that, there are smaller shocks that are called foreshocks. And when the great earthquake is going to stop, so after that also there are smaller shocks that are called aftershocks. Fine. So you can see here the ones that happen before large earthquake are called foreshocks, and the ones that happen after large earthquake are called aftershocks. Now what are the damage it can cause? First is strong earthquakes can cause great damage to loss of life and property. You may have seen, I have shown you the picture that the kind of destruction it has caused. You can see in this picture, okay, that the kind of destruction it has caused. Okay, so second one is buildings can collapse. Okay, collapse means they can fall. Roads can be damaged. You can see the picture below. Landslide can occur. So now what is landslide? Landslide is defined as the movement of a mass of rock, debris or earth down a slope. You may have seen in the hilly areas all the time in rainy season, on the time of earthquake, these regions basically suffer from landslides. You can see in this picture, this is landslide. Okay, now how scientists decide, basically how they decide that the great earthquake or the foreshocks, the aftershocks. So there is one scale that is called Richter scale that is developed by Charles F. Richter. Richter scale is, as you can see, it is having number 0 to 10. Okay, 0 to 10 it is having number. So if the earthquake is 2.5 or till up to 3, these shocks are not felt, that you won't feel these shocks as they are not so strong. If the magnitude is 5, this is small. If the magnitude is 6, this is moderate. But if the magnitude is 7, 8 or 9, so 7 strong, 8 major and the great. So what I am telling about these things. So this is the measurement of earthquake, that this is how scientists measure using Richter scale, that what is the magnitude. Magnitude means that how great the earthquake is. Okay, up to which extent we measure earthquake is called is measured by Richter scale. Now see this device, this is called seismograph. Now, what is the difference between Richter scale and seismograph? Seismograph is also a device that measures the waves, or you could say the motion of the ground during earthquake. The motion of the ground during earthquake recorded by seismograph. But if we talk about numerical values used to measure the power or the magnitude of the earthquake, if we are measuring the power and magnitude of the earthquake, then we need Richter scale. That means scientists used Richter scale to measure the magnitude, that up to which extent the earthquake can cause damage, or is it a great, moderate, major, small, which kind of earthquake it is. In numerical value it is measured by Richter scale. But if we are talking about motion of the ground during earthquake, that how fast our ground or the earth is moving during earthquake, it is measured by seismograph. Okay, now how we can prevent earthquake? As I have told you that these are the natural disasters and humans cannot control them, but we can prevent, or we can use some of the safety tips. First of all, stay away from the furniture that could fall over. You have to stay away from the furniture. For example, if you're having bookshelf in your house, you're having almirah, so you have to stay away like these furniture that could fall over. Run out of the building if possible, or take cover in a safe place in your house. You have to take cover, like you can put yourself under the bed or under any strong furniture. Okay, get in a study table or desk to avoid being hit by anything. Study table, you could say, if there is strong furniture, you could say you can go under that, and you have to hold tightly to that furniture. If you are in a moving vehicle, okay, stop, but stay in a vehicle until the shaking stops. That doesn't mean that you have stopped your vehicle and you are getting down and moving here and there. No, you have to stay in that vehicle until the shaking stops. Put together an emergency kit. This is for all the natural disasters. Put together an emergency kit with food, water, first aid, supplies, flashlights and blankets, because nobody knows when these earthquakes or when these natural disasters can occur. So students, with this we come to an end of this video. Let's conclude what we have learnt in this video. We have learnt what is the meaning of natural disasters, different examples of natural disasters, one of the examples of natural disasters with detailed explanation, that is earthquake. I hope that you people will understand this, and this is the part 1 of chapter 9, natural disasters. Later on in coming videos I'll be covering part 2 of chapter number 9. So stay tuned, keep watching our videos,